Hey guys, this is Demago coming at you from the Harbinger server, and I have mentioned before that I wanted to do a credit making video or a credit making guide. So I'm going to try to go over the 6 ways in after Game Update 4.0 that I know of are the best ways to make credits still in the game. So currently I'm going to go from probably the most impractical to the most practical as far as time consuming, ease of doing, who can do it, that kind of thing. So the number one is very straightforward. It's taking things from the Cartel Market. You see my icon up here. Buy it with Cartel coins, which takes real world money or your 500 from being a subscriber every month. Buying Cartel Market packs, Cartel Market items, waiting for them to unbind, throwing them on the GTN for credits. Easy way to make credits, but it does involve you having Cartel coins or real world money to purchase said items. The new packs with the Grand Chance cubes inside of them are currently out, and those are great ways to make money as well. I have seen some ridiculously good armor sets come out of those Grand Chance cubes, including one of mine. I had a 15 million credit armor set come out of a Grand Chance cube. It can happen, highly unlikely, but it can happen. So that's the first one. Second one, hard mode rating. If you are a big PvE player, love hard mode rating. Hard mode rating is a great way to go. You can get the decorations, the commemorative statues, the centerpiece decorations that drop from hard mode bosses, as well as the crafting materials, the exotic isotopes, and the dark matter catalysts. Those are great. You get those in hard mode rating, throw them on the GTN, make some quick credits. It's a nice, simple, straightforward. Alright, so the next up is playing the economy, and what I mean by that is using the GTN consoles over here and going and finding items that somebody has listed wrong, listed underpriced, buying it, relisting it for a higher price, and selling it. Very time consuming, but does offer a high yield of credits coming back to you. If you have a lot of time to spare, it's great. If you don't have a lot of time to spare, that doesn't really help you a whole lot. So after that, one that is a bit time consuming, but you can do it passively while playing the rest of the game, is crafting. You can see here, I've got horrible companions because I've ignored this character for a while on crafting, but you can do crafting. What I recommend for crafting is to craft assembly components. Nice, simple, require the least amount of mats possible. You reverse engineer those, you get MK9 for the highest grade here, augmentation components. Get 10 of those, few more crafting mats, craft a MK9 augmentation kit. Get enough of those, start throwing them on the GTN, you make a nice quick buck. Augments themselves, the advanced augment number 40 of a lot of stats, crit, alacrity, accuracy, things like that. They do sell pretty good, and you can make money off those, but I still believe that the MK9 kits are the most profitable item in crafting such as this. The others, if you do the hard mode rating, like I mentioned before, you can reverse engineer 220 items. Relics, earpieces, implants, things like that. People will actually pay tips and give you the mats to craft them items. If you have pre-made, they'll give you nice big tips and the mats for it. Those kind of things. Those are also great ways to make money in this game. Alright, so from there, that covers crafting. The next one on the list is Conquest. And this one can be time consuming, but again, can be done passively, but I found this one to be highly, highly profitable. As you can see, I've currently transferred my character off and back on, so I'm not currently in my guild like normal. I did that for a name change, but here we see the conquest points. You see that I've achieved my personal conquest goal, which means I got these personal rewards. 27,500 credits. I got a gathering lock box, which has 3 crafting node decorations, 25,000 credit certificate, strategic resource matrix, 10 blue Jawa junk, and 15 green Jawa junk. Alright, so the reason this is important is all of these items in the reward can be sold in one way or another. The 25 credit certificates, just 25 pure credits at a vendor. The strategic resource matrix, on off weeks where a lot of people are getting them, the price drops 350, 400,000 credits. Normal weeks you're looking at 400 to 450,000 credits. It's a pretty high value item. The gathering lockbox with the 3 crafting nodes. A lot of people hoard decorations, want all the decorations they can get. You will be seeing those going anywhere from probably 20 to 50,000 credits depending on the decoration you get. Either way, you get 3 of them out of that, you make a decent amount of money. From there, I'll talk about the Java Junk in a minute. If you're in a guild that places on the Conquest leaderboard, that places high up, you also get additional rewards at the end of the week on Tuesday. You'll get another Gathering Lockbox, a 50,000 credit certificate, 10 purple Java Junk, and a flagship plan. The flagship plan, if your guild does not need them, I highly recommend if your guild is looking for them or need them, that you donate them to your guild as a former guild master. Highly like seeing my guild members do that. But if your guild does not need them, sell them for credits. They're worth a couple 100,000 credits a piece. Again, 50,000 pure credits, 3 more of the crafting nodes, but again, the Java Junk. Now, why is that important? You see my Java vendors here, and we see all these different items. And I can turn in each of those for one of these items, and you may ask, okay, well, which one is the most profitable? Prior to this, I wouldn't have told you. I would have said, figure it out, be on your own. I'm currently about to take a break from games, so I don't care if you crash my economy that I'm used to playing with. Companion gifts. If you look at most of the high-level crafting items, you can trade your Java Junk for, and this goes for green, blue, and the purple grade. Most of the materials, you may be looking at 5 to 10,000 credits for each one. A companion gift, when I was selling these, the purples, you may get 10,000 for a crafting mat, you may get 50,000 for a companion gift. It is ridiculous. Currently, last time I checked, companion gifts were around 25 to 30,000, and crafting mats were about 7,000. Still much, much higher. Highly recommend if you're looking for just straight credits, trade it in for companion gifts, throw them on the GTN, you make a lot of money. Again, there are green companion gifts, blue companion gifts. For example, on the blue, a crafting mat of blue may cost you somewhere around 2,000, or get you 2,000 credits on the GTN. A blue companion gift may get you 10,000 credits on the GTN. It's a 5 times increase. Highly, highly worth it. Alright, so the next thing after that, and this one I've kind of got a few things to add with it as well. Just playing the game is a great way, and in that, if you're looking for credits, heroic missions. There's some heroic missions, nice and simple, net you about 20,000 credits, get you some common data crystals, glowing data crystals, and one of these locked supply crates. A lot of these very simple, very straightforward, easy to do, yield a lot of credits. I've heard people talking about making 1 million credits in an hour, 1.5 million credits in an hour, things like that. There are great ways to make money out of these heroic missions. But to go along with that, I highly recommend doing heroics for credits, great way. But the common and glowing data crystals. If you're like me, you've got geared up for hard modes. I'm in 220, 224 gear. I don't really need anything else. If you're a PvP player, you're not going to be doing that kind of stuff anyway. You're going to be just stockpiling those crystals, and they're basically worthless. If you don't want to buy decorations, if you don't want to buy other stuff, spend them on Odessin. Currently on Odessin, I believe, if I'm remembering right, 300 radiant data crystals can be traded for 1 dark matter catalyst. Unsure of the current price on those. They used to be selling for around 1 million credits. I believe currently the market dropped since they added the 300 radiant crystal thing, and they're now somewhere in the neighborhood of 600,000. It is still great if you're like me and you use radiant crystals for absolutely nothing. From there, glowing data crystals. 25 glowing data crystals can be traded in for an exotic isotope stabilizer. It is a blue exotic crafting mat. Those have been selling for around 40 to 45,000 credits, give or take, here on the Harbinger server, depending on the state of the economy. And if you're like me, stockpile glowing data crystals, just buy them and sell them. It's not a big deal. From there, your common data crystals. On Odessin, the same exact vendor. This is a great money-making vendor. For 30 common data crystals, you can get companion gifts. They are the grade 6 highest-end companion gifts. Currently avoid courting like the plague. Don't even look at it. But trophies, cultural artifact, luxury, anything of that sort, weapons that are the companion gifts. Buy those for 30 common data crystals, throw them on the GTN. They will net you anywhere from 50 to 90,000 credits per companion gift, depending on which one you buy. So even at the worst case scenario, 50,000 credits for 30 common data crystals. You go run a daily story mode group finder, you have enough for 2 or 3 of the companion gifts. You run one story mode group finder operation and get the common data crystals, the glowing data crystals. You're looking at easily making 200,000 to 300,000 credits in maybe an hour of your time. It's a great way to make money. Otherwise, just playing the game, doing your heroics, doing story missions, things like that. You get these crystals, you add up, go buy stuff, sell them, throw them on the GTN. That's how I've made the majority of my credits. I don't have many credits on this character. I have a character specifically for holding my credits. I have over 200 million credits. Most of that I made in a very short amount of time. It's very easy, very simple to make credits in this game if you play the economy right. So, find the things that people want to buy. You can run heroics, you can do crafting, you can do hard mode raids, find things, throw it on the GTN. By far the best way to make money. I hope this maybe was a help in some way. Feel free to check out my other videos. I've got a couple others that might be helpful. You may absolutely hate this video, find it not useful at all, but I wanted to throw out there, this is how I've made all of my credits in the game. It is a highly profitable way to find credits, and in all honesty, I've done it just by playing the game and doing some of these on the side. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you later.